Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Eat, Pray, Train's online training program. Thank you for being a part of this. I'm new to all the technology advances that's come about in the last couple of years. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get these things put on there and so that you can upload them at your convenience. It's all new to me, but we're learning together, so just bear with me and we'll get through this. Today's circuit focuses on shoulders. We're going to hit all three parts of the shoulders, the anterior deltoid, mid-deltoid, and posterior deltoid. We're going to go through all three of those and hit them all before we're done. But in between those, we're going to be focusing on lower body as well with some squats. We're going to hit our core with some planks and also some lower leg lifts. So it's a complete body workout, head to toe. That's one reason why I push circuit training, is because you can get more done. It's more effective in the time you're putting in than, say, 30, 45 minutes on a treadmill or elliptical machine. Those are good, but I like to use those just to get your heart rate up and then go back into the training with the weights and the resistance training. We use a lot of weights. We also use our own body weight. We just try to make the best of what we have at home. I know a lot of you don't like to go to the gym, and especially on days like today, it's snowing up here on the mountain, so I know how it is. You don't want to get out, you don't want to go to the gym, and so that's what this is for. This is for when you're at home, you don't really know what to do. I'm going to give you some suggestions, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to run through these exercises slow. That way I can show you a modified version of each one. First exercise is mountain climbers. This is a great exercise to get your heart rate up. Also muscular endurance. You're going to go down on the floor. Hands are right below the shoulders. You're going to pump those legs. If this is uncomfortable for you, puts too much pressure on your low back, you can stay here and do one leg at a time. This is fine. This is a good place. Okay, after we come out of those, we're going straight into an Arnold press. We're going to grab our weights. Feet are hip width apart. Weights are in front of your shoulders. Palms facing your chest. You're going to press up. As you press up, you're going to turn those weights out and back down. Good. Nice straight back. I'm going to turn. Back is straight. Abs are in. You're pushing. Good. After 15 of those, we go into what I call a shimmy. You see a lot of boxers do this. You're just side to side. You want to keep it low. Arms up. I'm going to hang here for about 30 seconds. Then we go to the next one. It's called an upright row. Still focusing on shoulders. Palms are facing the thighs. You're going to pull those elbows up towards the ceiling. Just like that. You don't want to start breaking your wrist. You don't want it to be in your wrist. You want it to be in your shoulders. Use your shoulders to pull those weights. Okay? After the upright rows, we're going straight into deadlifts. Feet are hip width apart. Weights in front of the thighs. Shoulders are back. You're going to drop forward and pull right back up. On your way up, you want to push your weight down through your heels. Okay? Doing about 15 of those. Then we go into jump squats. Toes are facing forward. Arms are up. You're going down, and you're going to pop out of this. That's one. If this is uncomfortable for you, too hard on the knees, just give me a squat. Still effective. Okay? Anytime you're doing a squat, you always want to make sure your knees are above your ankles and not above your toes. And make sure you're sitting back in a chair. You don't want to be pushing forward. You want to go straight down. Knees in line with the ankles, behind the toes, always. Okay? After the squats, we're going to do front raises. Back into shoulders. Shoulders are back, abs are in. You're going to lift up to the front. Then you're going to go out to the side. Up to the front, out to the side. This is a complete shoulder workout by the time you're done. Good. We'll hit those for 15. After the front raises, we're going to go into our core. I like to do abdominals on a bench. You don't have to. You can always do them on the floor. They're just as effective. And if you have an exercise ball, one of the big exercise balls, you can set on that as well. We're just going to start with some basic crunches. You're gonna pull those knees up, cross the ankles if you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine, whatever's comfortable. Hands behind the head, you're gonna crunch up and down. Always gonna make sure that your chin is off your chest and you're using your abdominals to lift your body. Don't pull on your head, use your abdominals. You're going up and down. We'll hang here for about 15 or 20 reps. After those, we go into lower abdominals. Now remember, you can also do this on the floor, okay? If you're on the floor, you're going to put your hands under your hips. Kind of gives your low back some leverage. And you're going to alternate knees. Good. And stop. Then you're going to come up. Since we've been laying down, our heart rate's dropped a little bit, so we got to get that back up. We're going straight into jump ropes. Pretend jump ropes. You're going to pull those out and jump. I always go for 100 on these. Sounds like a lot, but you'll get up to it. Start out with 50. After you master 50, go on to 100. Okay? After the jump ropes, our heart rate's back up. We're going to grab those weights. We're going to go into upper back. You're going to bring your arms out in front of your chest. Abs are in, back is straight. You don't want to be arched. You want it to be nice and straight in line with your neck. Weights out in front of your chest and pull straight back. Picture your shoulder blades squeezing on an orange. From here, we're going to go into reverse fly. You're going to fly those weights out to the sides. Good. After we get about 15 of those, we're going into jump ropes, or not jump ropes, but jumping jacks, excuse me. You're going to go up and down. If this is uncomfortable for you, too much pressure on your joints, you can give me squats. This is still good. Still working those muscles in your legs and your butt. Still good. Good. Last one. This is a plank. I can modify it to fit however you need to do it. I'm going to start out with the basic plank. You're on your elbows and you're holding your weight. Back is straight. None of this. You want that butt nice and straight with your back. You can also go here. This is fine. As long as you're tightening up your abdominal wall. Okay? You can also go onto a bench. Put your hands on that bench. Walk those feet out. And hold. It's all in your abdominals. You'll notice your shoulders getting tired. Tighten up your abs. And you'll pull some of that weight off of your shoulders. And bring it down. Good. That's the end of the circuit. After you get through it once, we'll start back at the top.